At Shawnigan Lake School on Vancouver Island, young people have followed challenging routes of self-discovery since 1916. Shawnigan is a co-educational university preparatory school set in a peerless environment. As a boarding school, Shawnigan maintains a family community by keeping its student body small. The majority of the 360 students are from BC and Alberta. Others are drawn from the rest of Canada and as many as 22 other countries. What sets Shawnigan apart from other schools is its commitment to a well-rounded education. At Shawnigan, we expose students to a balance of academics, athletics, fine arts, and leadership skills. The school's success rate speaks for itself. Shawnigan students graduate to such esteemed universities and colleges as the University of British Columbia, Simon Fraser, Yale, Stanford, McGill, and the University of Toronto.
Shawnigan believes in a traditional approach to education. We are interested in educational innovation, and we spend a fair bit of money on professional development for our staff, both at the school and sending our staff away. But I would say that traditional values are very important to us. We have a supervisory preparatory period in the evening of 2 hours. We believe it's important that each of our students has an academic advisor, and we believe it's important for our parents to be part of the educational process of their children. Even though they're a long way away from us, we spend a lot of money on telephone calls to keep them involved in their children's education.
Shawnigan is very much a community, a thriving 7-day-a-week home away from home, nestled in a magnificent country setting of 160 acres. Because of our size and programs, staff get to know students in a variety of contexts. At Shawnigan, we gain a thorough understanding of each student as an individual. Every 6 weeks, the entire staff meets to discuss the progress of each student. As a residential school, we take great pride in the quality of life in our residences. Tolerance and understanding of others, as well as the joy of sharing, are all part of the residential school experience. A house becomes a student's campus home for the duration of his or her time at Shawnigan, and rooms are very much the student's own domain. Decorations are as varied as the individual. Shawnigan's teachers are committed to helping students develop sound academic skills. All students write formal examinations twice a year. The school sends parents comprehensive reports at the end of each term. Yet there is far more to a good education than academics alone, particularly at Shawnigan. Although academic life is very active, each student participates in at least one sport and one fine art per term.
As a parent, I think what excites me the most about Shawnigan is the consistency of the activities and how involved all the students are and the teachers. Also, to have an opportunity like this for the kids to come to a professional theater and do a long run of a show like Joseph. I don't know of any school that provides that kind of experience.
Life is full at Shawnigan, and although free time is a valuable commodity here, most students try to fill their time off with as many interests as they can. There's a wide array of sports and many varied activities to choose from, and behind each program there is someone committed to the education of the whole individual.
Just wait here. I want to tell you once again about the Osprey. Shawnigan's sports and physical education programs are integrated together to challenge the individual, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally. We try and give them opportunities for team sports, for individual sports, and for lifetime sports so that the person who leaves here has a healthy lifestyle. Shawnigan's location on southern Vancouver Island provides us with some rare opportunities for outdoor pursuits. The ocean right at our doorstep. We're right on Shawnigan Lake, of course. It's one of the most beautiful bodies of fresh water you can find anywhere in the world. Up island, there are opportunities for caving, for hiking. The west coast of the island has surf. There are opportunities for getting out in kayaks there. There are all sorts of things that go on here, and There's no place in the world that has more to offer than we do at Shawnigan. Others may come close, but nobody has more.
Shawnigan's search and rescue program is very popular. Some students are attracted to the technical aspect, the radio operations, first aid, rope work, stretcher management, or search patterns.
Base, this is Team Alpha. We found the victim. Code 2. Stretcher assistance required. Over.
Team Alpha, this is Team Base. Stretcher team dispatched. Over.
Team Base, this is Alpha. Out.
Some students like the physical challenge and the survival training. A muddy run along the back trails followed by a plunge in the lake, even in January. For some, it's the sense of self-worth in contributing to an important community service. Or simply the camaraderie of being part of a team.
Okay, slow down. Slow it down a bit. Okay, they've reached the bottom. Halfway now.
Students of the future require the skills of the future. To that end, Shawnigan has a state-of-the-art computer center. Every student has his or her own email account and full internet access.
They've taken it right to the extreme and hooked directly into the internet, and everything completely wired up. For someone who's interested in computers, this is a dream come true.
A thorough and well-rounded education is the difference here at Shawnigan. As with academics and athletics, emphasis is placed on the fine arts program. Painting, sculpture, photography, woodwork, drama, music, and dance are just a few of the activities offered. The aim of the Fine Arts and Hobbies program is to encourage the development of lifetime recreational skills. However, some students have gone on to enjoy successful careers from interests discovered here. And so, with days jam-packed with learning and activities, graduation day arrives in a heartbeat for students at Shawnigan.
I think what I found initially about Shawnigan is Richard found himself surrounded by a lot of multi-talented students. It was not unusual to see a student playing rugby in the afternoon and that same student, as an example, to be in a fine arts performance that evening. And that multi-talented aspect of the student population grows on itself. It's a very important day in our lives that Richard's graduating today. It's been a fabulous 4 years for him. He came and had a fabulous education, both academically and socially. And so it is with mixed feelings that we see him graduate today.
I'm a great believer that one's environment has a very positive effect on one's attitude. We at Shawnigan are particularly blessed in this way. There is no school more beautiful than ours. That beauty, however, is more than skin deep. It is an atmosphere that no video can hope to pick up, but which is readily apparent the moment you drive in through our gates. It is the ambiance of a happy, productive, and vibrant educational community where people really care about one another. The choice of boarding school for your family is perhaps the most important investment decision you will ever make. I invite you to secure that decision by coming and spending half a day with us and exploring for yourselves the wealth of opportunities we have to offer. We look forward to welcoming you to Shawnigan Lake.